Hello, hello. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. How are we doing? Can you all hear me? Checked. Awesome. All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I misspelled qualifier G and forgot to stream to the Discord. A double wombo combo. Let me quickly take care of that. Off to a strong start as per usual. Let's make sure that the commentators are aware of what's going on. But yeah, guys, gals, non-binary pals. It is the calm before the storm. I think it's our smallest qualifier yet. Looking like we're gonna have 9 live racers and 3 asyncs for qualifier G. I think that the music volume might be a little too big. Let's tone that down a bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and introduce our commentators. Joining me today are both participants in Fresh Faces 2. One of them placed second in one of the earlier qualifiers and is going to be joining us in the top 32. It's Dare. And one of them placed, I believe, fourth in one of the qualifiers, just missing out of the top 32, but has been gaining skill over time. It's RX44. Both of you, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
So I think we should take a look at this tracker because I unfortunately did get to take a quick look, but want to give you guys a chance to dissect what we have here. So taking a look at Zojalix's stream, let me see if I can quickly improve the quality so you can see some of those numbers.
Yeah.
Anything that stands out to you?
Two really big numbers, Twilight Town and
yeah.
then Port Royal.
The PR makes me excited. I gotta say, I'm excited to see how many people go straight into PR2 because that's one of my favorite things to do.
It is indeed
And
a
then-
very big number world.
And then obviously Twilight Town being a 10, but that's a little less surprising because Twilight Town's usually the biggest number in these settings, I think.
There have been a couple that have had a smaller Twilight Town, but generally, yeah, it had a relatively decent number to it. So I'm kind of curious to see the approach that these racers are going to take. I know personally, me looking at these settings, I'd be looking to knock out a few death abuses right away, and then immediately go into that Twilight Town. At least up to tower.
Is that a 6 in OC as well, or is that 5?
That looks like a 6 to me. Let's see if we can get another tracker up here to confirm. See, that looks like a 6 to me.
That 6 OC might burn some people, I think. Oh wait, maybe that's a 5. I don't know. 5 or 6.
Yeah,
it is definitely
really
a 6. It is definitely a 6 if I'm looking at exotics.
It's a 6. Okay, I see now.
All right, perfect.
Ooh, and the 3 in 100 acre as well. It could be really, really important. I don't think I've seen
I don't think
100
we've
acre
ever,
be super important in these qualifiers, right?
Not yet. No, I haven't seen it. I know I've missed a few qualifiers, but
no,
the ones
I think you're right.
Seen...
I don't recall there being a proof in 100 acre wood in any of these qualifiers, despite it having. I think we've had a couple 2 or 3 100 acre wood numbers before, but none with a proof, as far as I'm aware.
Right. Yeah. I'm excited to see something like that, or on levels maybe, or drives, because I feel like we haven't gotten enough of that this season. You know.
I absolutely
Please,
agree.
not another level 44.
I want to briefly ask you about these ones that you're seeing on the tracker. What does that mean for you looking at, like, for example, STT obviously being a 1 is also something we haven't seen a lot of. We've seen a lot of beefy STTs, but we haven't really seen low counts for both Beast Castle and Agrava. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that'll definitely add an interesting aspect. 'Cause I actually believe it was a race I was in, the last one, qual like B. It was that all that was a proof, and I think it was the last one for many of those. I can't remember specifically, but it's one of those you look like you're like, do you really want to go for it? Where you have other worlds like you said, Port Royal, even like OC. You know, those kind of jump out you more. But there have been times that those ones have kind of come back and be like, oh, I have a proof.
I mean, personally for me, if those worlds are both 1s, I'm a huge contender to go to BC and Agrava first anyway. Oh, it looks like we're starting.
Definitely getting that death abuse out of those two. Even just that is a good start.
Those early worlds being 1s can sometimes be a really big relief because you can just go in, finish, get it blue, and then never come back, and it's usually not too big of a deal. It's when you get to when you get to Darkthorn or Chasm and you still got that one, that's where it starts to get a little spooky.
Yeah, when you're starting to get deep in the world and you haven't found anything yet. So
Right, right.
I apologize. I just want to quickly refresh because it doesn't look like Monster Mash has started, and I don't know why. I'm not sure if
Ooh,
that's
that
just delay on the stream.
might be an issue.
no, it doesn't look like it started. So I'm not sure what's happening on those. Hopefully we can get that resolved there on their end here.
Mm-hmm. And correct me if I'm wrong, I saw 9 racers today.
So we
How
have
many
we have
with
9
asyncs?
racers who joined live and 3 asyncs. I did find
Okay.
a tool to view multiple YouTube videos at once. So if we have
Okay.
a moment, I will try to showcase them. I've never
Right.
used this tool before, so we're taking a little bit of a risk, but I think that given the smaller number of racers, we might be able to showcase some of our asyncs. We also have Epsilon, regular Pat coming back for a second async. Said he told me he wasn't going to try it, and then he says, it's been eating at me all weekend. Why don't we async? And then
I
also
like
Yeah.
that.
a rando familiar face, Nerdy Disaster Fluffle, will also be making an appearance.
Nice. Well, already I'm seeing some interesting things. I really like the Laud first. I believe in Fresh Faces Laud. It's powerful. You know it. And oh no, I think that might be a
Looks
crash.
like we have a crash. Hopefully we
Oh,
can get
man.
that resolved here. But
I'm
looking
not
at
sure
it,
if Flamey Phantom had something similar happen last time. I'm not sure if it's a driver or a Windows issue. I hope that it gets fixed relatively quickly. I've
Yeah,
been informed that
hopefully we get that
Plasmaniac
resolved.
might be a good person to put instead, so stand by as I
Right.
bring you guys some
Looks like Monster
content.
Mash has gotten into the game though, so that's good.
That's
That's
awesome.
good. Yep, doing their
And
death
then
abuse.
Quixotic Puffles. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
I think it's Quixotic Puffles, but we'll...
Quixotic.
Yeah.
Also did Laud and Pirates, it looks like, before stepping into Agrabah. Just those first 3 chests in each world.
Ooh, I wonder if Plasmaniac started their auto tracker because it doesn't look like it's gone on there yet, but maybe it's just a visual
That's
auto
a good
tracker.
point.
I don't think so.
Hopefully somebody could reach out and get them to start on
We're
that
on
before
it.
it gets too deep.
Yep.
Thank you for pointing that out. I would have missed that.
Let's see. What?
I just immediately saw the geo. I was like, ooh, there's not anything in there, so wondering what's going on there. But
All right, and then probably about halfway done with the Pride Lands here, and looks like we found Magnet and Chicken Little. So
Yeah.
some AOE tools early already.
and also a report that already shows Drives is dead because all it has is a blizzard. So
Oh, wow.
no form hunting.
Didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I believe it was the second chest in the gorge there.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to quickly. Every racer has been super impressive, and we've loved having them. I do want to quickly give a shout out to a new face in the bottom right corner, or rather, not new face since he played in Fresh Faces 1, but Zojalix unfortunately messaged saying, "Listen, I have a very, very extreme circumstance. Would it qualify for me to, potentially play in Qual G and only Qual G?" And we did allow to make him an exception. So I'm very grateful that he showed up for Qualifier G.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to do the last qual for those people who needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely great to have him in here and get this racing. So, all right.
Let's see if we're gonna be left with a 1 at the end of Pride Lands here. It looks like it, but we got Slide Dash.
You have a gap
That's
closer, so that's always
nice.
very nice to have. And I'm not sure. I didn't see how far Quixotic Puffles went into Agrabah, but it doesn't look like he found anything. So I don't know if they just did the fight and first couple chests.
Don't think they went into the market area. I think they just left after getting Aladdin. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure.
And we'll have Plasmaniac in the station here. Still haven't found anything in Twilight Town, which is kind of odd for the amount of chests.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty
do we
much
know
as
that
you've already gone
for a
through.
fact he did not auto track right away, right?
Oh,
So I don't actually know for a fact that he doesn't.
Well, no, it
that's a good point.
seems to be auto tracking now because it has a symbol next to the.
Oh, that's a good
T.
point. Right, it would have probably moved into TT. So wow.
There could have been something earlier, maybe, but definitely hasn't gotten anything here in the station. So, Yeah, that 10 is going to be really important with the second and third visits not being able to have reports, and we're already almost done with TT1.
I like this play from Quixotic Buffles to go into Beast or not Beast Castle, Disney Castle. Too many
Right.
castles in this. Having a 3 here, you know, you're more than likely going to push the mouse, unless for some reason everything's just in the courtyard, which it rarely is.
Mm,
I'd like to see how far they end up going with this.
I personally, if there's more than a 1, I like pushing it. It's bit me before not pushing it, especially in these qualifiers. I think it was qualifier B.
Many of races have come down to
Right after
pushing
the
the
mouse.
mouse.
Oh yeah. So it looks like either they're not doing it or they're going to step right back in. Oh, there you go. I love that.
Yep, doing
Love
the.
that. Yeah.
It is faster. I believe it's up to glide 3 where it's actually faster. You just glide through, but otherwise it's just warp out and warp back in. You're right there.
Yeah, but they didn't get the check on Mini though. So
They did get a report that has LOD with a thunder.
okay, and then stepping right into Twilight Town. Nice.
The report in Twilight Town also hinted Peter Pan in 100 Acre Wood, removing one of the 3 non-report checks that are in 100 Acre Wood.
All right.
Oh, speaking of 100 Acre Wood, Plasmaniac also picked up a torn page.
Ooh. Okay.
You know, there's always hope. There's could be that one seed where it's just in 100 Acre.
Right.
I think that would definitely spice up the race, being something not. I don't think many people have actually even checked 100 Acre in the book races, even where it had a decent number to it.
And then it also looks like Zozwitz found a torn page in Agrabah, and that was the 1 check in Agrabah.
The one check
Wow.
in Agrabah.
Mhm.
And it doesn't look like they pushed a poo, so it might have just been in the market area there.
Yeah. I mean, after you get that blue, that's one of the worlds that you want to leave right away, in my opinion.
You can actually see from space velocity where this torn page is going to be here.
Oh, yep. Ooh.
Ooh, one thing. Gotta,
Right there.
gotta,
Yeah,
watch
it was
those,
right there.
gotta watch those jumps.
Right there by the door. So that does show, I think Quixotic Puffles did leave Agrabah early and did not get the torn page. So that might be problematic for them.
So yeah, they probably didn't go into the market area.
I don't think they did. Yeah.
I do want to briefly point out the structure of Qualifier G is slightly different from the previous qualifiers. This qualifier was done as an emergency qualifier for those that had outages or maybe just extreme circumstances. So there is actually no auto qualifiers in this. So we have 12 people going in, 6 people get a chopping block ticket, while the other 6 unfortunately do not. So it is a straightforward 50-50 top 50% finish.
Okay, something I just noticed about Twilight Town, I think Plasmaniac, before the tracker incident was fixed, picked up Final Form and a report. So Plasmaniac's unfortunately going to be missing out on a hint.
I think that actually, if the chat is correct, I'm not 100% sure, but chat has been saying that Plasmaniac actually never picked up the chests that have that. So I don't know. I won't say with any confidence, but that's just what I've gotten from our correspondents in chat. I think Smithville said that, but I'm not. I can't confirm it.
Was that chest just outside the mansion where you generally have to go back for it? I guess I didn't see where the final forms picked up.
It could have been those 2 chests there, yeah. I'm not sure.
Let me go back and read Smithville's chat, who said, Smithville said, so Plasmaniac never checked the Tramcom on items, went straight to fight. So I guess you might notice it if you go do TT2, though, right? Because if you go TT2, you'll notice them.
You'd definitely notice that. And then, yeah, so we'll get that when they go back to...
Right.
I would hope they'd go back with the... Was that a 5? That'd be a 6
with
Final Form in there.
Huge number still in Twilight Town, yeah, of course.
So if we do the math, right, there's still, what, 4 checks in TT2 and beyond? Because there's 2 that was missed, because we can see that on Quixotics, and then 4 from Plasmaniac.
The report and the reflect, yeah.
Yeah, so there'd be 4 points.
Wait.
Yeah, it would be
Final
4,
Form and report 4 is what Plasmaniac is missing.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
So total
there's 2 reports, torn page, and a reflector left. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's all good. There's a lot going on.
Definitely a lot going on, but
Also just noticed, and it's kind of hard to see with some of them because of the names, but 2 of the checks on levels are already found on all of the streamers.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Level
money pouch
12.
and a cure. So and that's pretty early for levels. That kind of, no drives and then getting most of the level checks that early is it's pretty nice. And then Zojulix found Kiraga. That's it, guys. It's over. Kiraga percent found.
Where's
And
the other?
master form.
Where's the other cure? I only see.
And
Oh,
there's
levels.
levels. Oh no.
Kira.
Sorry, he did not get Kiraga. There's just one found in
OC.
PR that Quixotic has.
Okay, so yeah, you will get Kiraga.
Yep. And it looks like you're about to get it right now.
Proof of healing will be acquired.
Yeah. I'm
See,
wondering-
Space Velocity doing their Pride Lance here. Unfortunately, won't find. Well, they will find some decent tools,
Right.
but we'll be left with the.
get the magnet. That's very good. I'm wondering how far Plasmaniac's going to go here in PR.
I wouldn't assume. Even if you don't find like a Blizzard or a Thunder, you could easily just push up to Barbosa and then kind of
Right.
decide what you'll do from there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I really like pushing PR, so I'm interested in that play personally.
Yeah, no, definitely does speed it up. Excuse me, for the minute fight if you can find one of those magics, because then you can sit in the little safe spot there and not have to worry about getting hit.
Right.
So I do not
Right.
remember if it's Sonic Rider 18 or Rider 43. Give me a second to remember. So it is Sonic Rider 18. So 2 different names. Let's try
then,
that instead.
I gotcha. Oh, let's see. Oh, so Pixel Shake is also is that Pixel Shake on screen in PR as well? Yeah.
Yep. Sorry about
It's
that.
like doing minute fight.
And it looks like I don't think anyone else has gone into HB, but they got a fire there.
We do see Revelier in Timeless River, so
Oh, this is
Oh,
new.
nice.
With
That
That
is
is
nice.
a-
Yeah,
that
that's
is-
nice.
and so far only just 2 reports.
Wow. What was the number on DC? 3 total.
It was a
Yeah.
3 total, and just finding 2 reports. So
And then Monster Mash is also pushing mouse right now, so they're about to do that as well.
definitely a little scary coming up to Windows if they don't find anything in the chest down here in Waterway, because then you start thinking that Pete may be holding out on you.
And Sonic Rider taking the early prison sentence.
Ooh.
For that one. It could be
Chase-
it. This could be it. STG
Oh.
could be clutch every time.
So Revelier just picked up the 3rd report in Disney Castle. So
Oh my god.
And it hinted STT.
Oh, what was it?
I think it's a fire.
It looks like
a fire. So STT
Okay.
is dead.
very useful information.
Right as you commented on it.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
soon as I
it's-
said something.
Yeah,
Nope.
as soon as you see it, it's you find out it's jail. STT jail is 100% of the time.
Oh man.
Haters rejoice.
Haters rejoice. No. My Roxas. Have we seen SP yet?
I do not believe we've seen anybody push SP. So I
Okay.
believe this is the first we've seen it. There could be some racers that haven't been shown yet that have pushed it, but this is the first we've seen on stream.
All right. SP is one of those worlds that terrifies me. So when I see people pushing it early, I get very intrigued, because that's where I would lose a race.
Just want to briefly say that at roughly 20 minutes RTA, I'm going to try to showcase our asyncs on stream. I do not promise good quality because they are on YouTube streams, and I've never used this tool before, but I do want to give a massive thank you to the people who took the time to async their second seeds, and hopefully we can reward it by showcasing them on stream in whatever capacity we can.
There's an experience boost on a Keyblade already. That's
That
nice.
could be helpful just because, like, right now we only know of the 2 hints on levels. There could be something deep,
Right.
so that experience boost could come in handy here very
Well,
shortly.
if Reveler decides, well, what tools do they have? It doesn't look like he has much in
You
terms
don't-
of AOE or whatever. I know there was a magnet found in Pride Lands, but it looks like he didn't get that yet.
Yeah, has not gone to Pride Lands yet. Master Magnet would probably be your best set of tools that Reveler
Right.
has right now.
Yeah, and honestly, even if you're not going for the level checks, leveling up earlier than everyone else can just be, the best way to get through content fast.
100%.
So
Want to quickly point out that Ignited says the other EXP boost is in the area before Yensid's tower, so we actually do have access to 2 EXP boosts already.
Ooh.
oh, gotcha. Okay. Do we know where that other Keyblade was found, or just probably in a shotgun? Well, what shotguns does Reveler done?
They have done OC shotgun, Disney Castle, and Agrabah.
Land of Dragons, 3 chests, and then Port Rail 3 chests as well. So yeah, basically, very early shotguns, you're gonna have 2 experience boosts. That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that especially with having access to that final form.
Oh,
Interesting to see who goes and pushes TT3 first, because if you would have some pretty decent leveling. Obviously, you don't have magics, but even without the magic, you still get very decent XP.
Right. Reveler's doing station fight, and didn't do any of the chests available on the other side. So also does not have access to final form currently.
Yeah, and you can see the one issue with beginner settings and the station fight here is as soon as you get levels and some
It takes
defense,
a while.
you're here for a good minute.
It can take a while, and unless you have something like Trinity Limit or Final Form to get those levels while you're there. It can be pretty grueling.
Goofy here is not helping him out any with the shield blocking about half the attacks I've seen so far.
Yeah.
What I know one strat that may not be known to like most, but if you set Goofy to relentless attack, he'll actually just go off and do his own thing. And
I
then
usually
you can
set him.
kinda just...
I actually put him on party attack, and he does that, and he doesn't attack as much. And I put Donald on Sora attack. That's what I've been doing in beginner mode, and it's been working out for me. I usually have really bad issues with that in Agrabah, and I found that it helps if you just put Goofy on party.
All right, Reveler through the station fight here.
Yep.
Let me see, Monster Mash doing
Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion. So I think this is also the first push we've seen into Hollow Bastion.
I don't think so. I think Pixel Shake has done Hollow Bastion shotgun.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that on their stream here.
Collecting a fire,
they
it
found
seems,
a-
and it was
found a
right on
fire.
Bailey.
Yeah. Yep. But still, what is that number on Hollow Bastion after that, right? 5?
I don't think Hollow Bastion was that big of a number. Maybe
I didn't
I'm
think so
wrong.
either. I might be wrong. I might be looking. It's a little blurry.
Looks like it's a 6 actually. So
Oh, it is
5
a-
left.
it is.
So it's
It would be a
so
5.
after Bailey, it's
Okay.
still a 5. Yeah.
And
That's good.
That's
cannot
pretty
have a
big.
report because that's a second visit.
Right.
That
Exactly.
Yeah, if I'm these racers, once you get through Bailey there and you know it's a big number, I'm pushing that.
That corridor is free, and it's a lot of checks, no reports. That's huge.
especially having that access to final form and
Mhm.
with fire, because you get that off Bailey, you could start leveling that up and get some pretty decent XP just off of Hollow Bastion 2.
Oh yeah, and that dancer's fight gets a lot easier too. So you can even go as far as right before Demix, usually. But yeah, it looks like the Hollow Bastion 2 is got more checks than Twilight Town 2 and 3, which was unexpected.
Yeah, and Hollow Bastion being one of those back-ended worlds where all your checks are in the second visit anyways, so seeing a number like that is a pretty good sign to see.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we have seen some instances where large numbers tend not to have anything, so
I'm pretty sure Pixel Shake is the first one to do Hades Escape here too, so that's gonna be open up some stuff because I know OC is pretty big.
So
Yeah,
we're at
OC had different.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say OC did have a pretty decent number to it, and also having access with that magnet will make the escape relatively easy for them.
Yeah, Ignited made a good point. No one has Magnera yet, but we do have Master Form. Oh wait, you can't use Master Form or Final in OC1 here because of Auron. So, gotta just fight him normal. Can you do Chicken Little here though? I'm not even sure.
To be honest, I've never tried to do that. I do not know. I'm just like, I have Magnet Burst or Magnera. I'm just gonna use that. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you don't mind, I'm gonna make a risk here. I'm gonna try
Right.
to switch over to the 4-player view
Okay.
and see if we can get our asyncs up, just even if it is just for a brief moment.
Sure.
Let's see if this works
Absolutely.
out well enough. So
No
let's hit
Chicken
play,
Little
play.
first party, says Smiths. Okay, thank you for clarifying.
So it looks a little off. Let's see if I can maybe zoom out.
Oh, proof
zoom.
of connection in OC1 there.
Oh,
Is that 2 proofs?
That's
in
2
OC?
proofs in OC.
Oh my goodness.
wow.
Who is
So
that in the bottom left?
that should be Nerdy if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome.
Let me double check. Yeah, that is Nerdy Disaster Fluffle in the bottom left corner.
That's crazy.
So we got
2 proofs in OC,
Yep.
and then second chance in Port Royal. It looks like are some of the ones we haven't seen.
Chat's popping off with the Axel 2.
Yes.
So yeah, after the or with Demix here, only having a 1 in OC left. Kind of scary just because you have Hydra left, and then
Yeah.
if Hydra doesn't have it, you're looking into an OC2.
Well, you still got the check here from Demix, and then 3 at the lock. And
Yeah,
then,
so
yeah.
coming down
so-
on the last couple checks here.
And then is there a pop up on Pete too? I'm pretty sure.
No, Pete does not have a
no
pop.
pop up there. The only pop ups on Hydra. You're right. Okay. Got a Keyblade. And what else? It looks like top left here. I sorry, I can't see names on this version of the
Yep,
setup.
sorry. So I'll just as a reminder, top left is Epsilon, top right is regular Pat, and bottom left
Regular
is
Pat.
Nerdy Disaster Fluffle.
Okay, looks like Epsilon is also pushing through the second half of OC1, so they're gonna find those proofs, and I'm gonna get to see where they are because I don't think I got to see where they were. They must be right after Urns.
Yeah, you're probably in that. It's fog chest. It's gotta be fog chest, right?
Dude, the fog chest in these qualifiers, brutal, brutal.
Yeah, no, to answer Lands of Masters' question in chat, yes, the regular Pat is back. He said
The
that
Pat.
the qualifier C was eating at him, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make qualifier G.
Okay, fog chest had a reflect,
Right.
but it had something.
Wasn't the proofs though? There's a proof here.
I was gonna say, are they just right next to each other on that ledge? That actually
Yeah,
kind of funny.
I was waiting for it. And then we know there's a proof in this hallway somewhere.
And it's looking like
Which-
potentially 4 checks in PR2 here because regular Pat is about to make quick work of Barbosa,
Mm-hmm.
or as I like to call him, Barbushka.
Oh, come on, hit the RC. Oh. Nicely done. Got Trinity
A
limit off of them
Trinity
too.
limit. Unfortunately,
Nice.
yeah, not really useful because we know STT is dead, and I guess for the first fight of Beast Castle, it gets you through that pretty quick. But it's not too many uses for it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like Pat has already also done the station fight, so I'd say that's the other big use for Trinity limit in terms of saving
yep.
time.
Yep, that is true. I went right over my head.
Yeah,
As-
but
as- As one player
Sorry,
left
go ahead.
OC, another one went in. Pat went into OC right as Nerdy left.
just All three of them are going to end up with those 2 proofs. And honestly, everyone, you know, OC1, everyone should end up getting through that. But I can see why maybe stopping before Hades Escape and not going back in without having a Magnera or a Magnet Burst.
Absolutely.
A lot of people might not make that decision, so it could be a bit of a like 50-50 split, you know?
I do also want to point out something really shocking. 8 checks in Port Royal, not a single one of them is going to be a report. Because we only have a second visit left, and all 5 checks there were some sort of tool.
That's crazy.
Wow. Oh, man. Also, I don't think we made a comment on it, but no Halloween Town makes me sad.
That actually does make me a little sad. I usually like to save that as, especially the last couple routes I've done is I've done my death abuses in Agrabah, then immediately go to Twilight
Right.
Town, and then I use Halloween Town as my leveling spot with the
that's what I was
jackal
about to
image.
say.
And
Usually
seeing that
you
as
end up
zero.
getting to like level 10 or 12 by that point after Halloween Town. And I'm seeing some of these racers. Looks like regular Pat on screen is the one with the highest level at 21. I'm trying to figure out how they got there. But
That's a good question, actually. Port Royal. Oh, Minute Fight. Port Royal, probably, right?
oh, okay, maybe, yeah, it looks like it. Because we see one Port Royal down, one person doing the minute fight right there, so that might be it actually. Yeah, it looks like level 17. It's going up.
Pat also
Right.
push the mouse, and you can get a couple extra levels off the bolt towers there. So
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
every little bit seems to have helped to get him up to
Mhm.
22. I'm getting some feedback that other racers are doing some interesting pushes, so I'd like to showcase them if you don't mind. Let's
Absolutely.
see if we can go back to our 4-player view.
Ooh, push past screens here. Oh, is that a proof in SP?
That is indeed
Oh my
peace in
goodness.
SP.
Oh my
We
god.
got 3 proofs found.
So we're just missing Promise Charm.
We're just
Well-
missing the promise term.
Oh, we could
We
be
are.
seeing a triple proof OC. There's still one left in OC, right? We haven't seen what's beyond the last proof in OC.
That would be
God,
terrifying.
You're scaring me. I don't ever want to see that.
Especially because you have so many worlds with
Yeah.
like a decent chunk of numbers, and you're sitting with the 1 on Hydra. It's like, ooh.
Right. There's still a 2 in this SP as well, and then going to hostile program right away is such a good call. I love that. I really like finishing out those first visits, especially if there's just like one thing left to do there, and there's still a couple checks. It's like, just do it.
Anything
Oh,
you
no,
want
I'd
to say
play
about
the same way.
HB2 here?
Oh yeah. I really do. Wait, HP2 where?
HB2.
On Sonic Riders tracker.
This is Pride Lands, my friend.
I know, but look at Sonic Riders HB2 tracker.
Oh.
They got Valor and Wisdom.
Indeed. So I think
Nice.
that is every form but limit form that we know about at the moment.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure that is the dancer fight before Demix, and there's still 3 there.
Exactly. You and Ignited just beat
Ooh.
me to the punch there.
A 3 plus for on Demix and beyond. That's
And we know where the peace check is. So Promise Charm on peace check would be pretty cool. But having the wisdom form there as well, and access to fires, means, and final form, right?
you have access for Final Fire, which really, I mean, for the Demix fight, yeah, that's
Right.
Great. But then afterwards, you have the wisdom to, get a few
Right.
levels and push
Get
through on Final Fight.
Fantasy fights. Yeah. The only issue is if you have to go through 1K, it's not looking like we're finding that second magnet. I haven't seen it yet. So
Try to look at their stats here. If they would even have the magic stat to make
It looks like there's a higher magic
Magnera.
stat this seed. Level 23, Sonic Rider has 37 magic, and it looks like Monster Mash has 39 magic at 24.
So yeah, you
So-
are close to being able to just do Magnera for
Yeah.
1K.
Oh yeah. Pooh believers rise up, Kisu says. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, we already we already see 3 proofs, but we have no idea where that promise charm could be. It could be just a rude 100-acre wood. Monster Mash is checking though.
Yeah, doing mini games here. I honestly, I don't think anybody's even dipped into like the first couple of chests.
Okay, OC is dead. There's a report on Hydra.
All right. Only a double proof.
Right.
Still, I haven't
Yeah,
got double
yeah.
proof. Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's dead though, by the way. All right.
Alright.
So it looks like the only new content I'm seeing right now is 100 Acre, right? On screen.
yep. Well, let's see
Maybe.
space. Yep. Because we've seen the timeless river push. That's just
Mhm.
it's done after the 3 reports there.
Just been informed that Zojulix just finished Twilight Town. Not
Game
finished,
over.
don't worry. Let's get him
I
on
was
in
about to
place
say,
of
wow.
Monster Mash here.
Yeah, let's see what this Twilight Town left them with, or what was remaining.
So if we take a look at the tracker here,
Oh,
a
man.
Promise Charm is in there.
Promise charm.
Oh my!
How far? Oh, that's TT3 Mickey fight. So in the mansion, probably.
In the mansion, yeah.
That's pretty far.
It could be
That was
before the
That's
mansion.
a deep push.
It could be before the mansion because it could
It
have been
could
that
be.
there was one more. And Ignited is saying that it is before the mansion.
Before that.
So
Okay.
So yeah, all they need to do is just go into OC.
and Peace was after screens though, right? It wasn't in the shotgun.
It was
It
just
was-
after screens. Yep.
It was
Okay.
after screens, yeah.
Oh, that could be very interesting because some people might save screens for later when they have both
Right.
experience boosts or another magnet.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
man.
honestly, all of the proofs are in, or I guess the 3 proofs are in like a not quite shotgun area, right?
Right.
Like after Hades push, after screens, and then the
then-
Promise Charm in TT3 is a deep push. So I mean, good on Zojulix for pushing that TT3 early as well. Probably got some good leveling on there too. 34 strength, 36 magic. It looks like. Pretty
Yeah, it
good.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like they did too much leveling, but still have decent stats on them.
Yeah, not quite a go mode, but it's definitely a seed that checks how far you're gonna go into checking worlds. Like it's it wants you to stick around.
I definitely think it looks like a go mode since we know where all the 4 proofs are early. But again, like
Right.
we're combining the knowledge of all the racers here. It is still very like the fact that we have different perspectives of where the proofs are. It's easy for us to say it could be a go mode, but from their perspectives, the order in which you do the worlds dictates what worlds comes next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't think I've seen anyone with 3 out of 4 yet, right?
No, because
So yeah, at 31 minutes, if you've got 2 out of 4 and you've got to do, a lot of people have done exactly what we said, like left a world at a shotgun point where you probably have a good reason to leave the world, and then go off and do something else. And honestly, probably won't go back for another 10-15 minutes. So it's definitely not a go mode. Another glide? That's glide 4 for Zojulix.
we
Oh
are
my God.
zooming.
Moving.
The space velocity here doing Land of Dragons here.
I don't think we've
Appreciate
seen
it.
Land of Dragons yet.
I don't know if
Not
we've seen
yet.
anything just outside of the shotgun, so I think this is like the first
Yeah.
kind of push we've seen into it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Blamey Phantom about to get the proof, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's right after screens.
I think so. It should be in that hallway right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just right after you get off the little transition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, good.
I want to
I
point
thought they
out
were gonna leave.
one quick small thing. Flamey Phantom doing something very interesting here, and I think it's a very good strategy. You'll notice that Flamey Phantom is not gliding, and instead is electing to quick run because quick run 2 is faster than his glide 1.
Right.
Yeah, not picking up a glide yet. So yeah, knowing that your quick run is definitely faster than your glide 1, I do like that they're incorporating that. I don't think that's a thing a lot of people even incorporate.
I think even if you drill that into my head, I will still glide probably.
My muscle
I have
memory,
a bad habit of just I want to
Yeah.
glide.
100%.
But I have quick run 4, but I want to glide.
I have an aerial dodge to speed it up. Copium.
Exactly, dude. Aerial dodge 4 into glide 1 feels great.
So
All
I'm
right, let's see how far we get into Land of Dragons here, and what space velocity you might find. And then Zojalik's going to PR.
We're gonna put Sonic Rider and Revelier back on stream since they're pushing PR. Maybe we'll see a PR2 push.
Ooh.
So I don't exactly recall where we are on Revelier's side. So we're still in PR1 for Revelier.
Yeah, it looks like both are
Yep.
still in
Okay.
PR1. Looks like they both just got off of minute fight. It looks like.
Doing the required ambushes.
Yeah, Sonic Riders on their way to oh, they're just on to minute fight. Okay, so they're a little behind
okay.
Revelier.
Yeah. What do they have? They also got HP2 push. Sonic Rider did. So that's good. And the Twilight Town 3 Promise Charm. So very similar tracker to Zojalix there.
You know what's looking a little scary for these two? So let's take a look at maybe Sonic Rider here. Because I think, first of all, I want to say that Zojalix and Sonic Rider have very impressive trackers right now. They have 25 and 27 checks, respectively, which is ridiculously fast clears.
Oh,
for
yeah.
30 minutes in, that is ridiculous.
Getting rewarded for pushing Twilight Town for sure. Yeah.
Well, speaking of rewarded, I think that it could look a bit scary. So if you look at like Zojalix's tracker, right, you see a 3 in HB, which is a second visit. You're gonna find a 3 in PR, which is also a second visit. We have the knowledge that those 6 checks do not contain a proof, so this could spell some trouble from their trackers here. And I think that it's a perfectly solid play to go potentially to those two worlds. Also, we're seeing bluff. I think that might be the first bluff of the jack limit on stream.
You know, I haven't seen that limit since I was 12.
I have never seen that limit in my life. So, you know, we get to see something new every time.
For the content.
That's awesome. I mean, it works. But I do think Zojalix and Sonic Rider both have a very good strategy going in though. Like you said, it might punish them, but that's just rando. I think the strategy of prioritizing second visits, if you can, is not a bad one when you got reports only in First World. Right?
Exactly.
Oh, no, if I was in their shoe, I'm 100% doing this because I do this way too much is I ignore OC, and I'm just like, oh, I'm in past Barbosa and I have like 5 checks left or 5 points left. I'm like,
go back in. Yeah, go back in.
I'm going up to GR2.
I feel like I would play this very similarly to then. Yeah.
Want to quickly point out one player on stream here. Quixotic Puffles actually has 3 proofs and a 4 TT 2 and 3, and might be incentivized to ignore the Port Royal 7 given how many reports are still left. So we're gonna have to see what Quixotic Puffles is thinking.
They do have they do have the final fire. So if I'm in Quixotic Puffle's shoes here, I'm really looking at that TT. I'm like, it's a 4. I got final fire. I can just breeze through it.
And then you still got that 1 check on levels too. And you think about Twilight Town 3. You already did your screens.
They're turning
That's
around.
the
Okay.
best. That's the best place to level up. So
Electing to go for the 7 PR, can't blame them.
that's
It's a
still
huge
fine.
world.
Like, yeah,
Absolutely.
hasn't even
Absolutely.
started it yet, so that's fair, right? Um, but I do think looking at that tracker specifically, Twilight Town looks pretty. And also, I don't think Quixotic Puffles went into Beast Castle at all.
No, they have not touched set foot, and I don't think a lot of people have, just because it's a
I don't think Revelier has either. So yeah.
And yeah, on Quixotic Puffles, after Barbosa, assuming they do push that far, with I believe it becomes a 4 also
Right.
for after Barbosa. So
Mhm.
then you're kind of looking. You could see them probably just go right back in because
Right back
you have
in.
your 2 highest worlds left.
Man, all this PR content on my screen.
So much PR.
It's the spookiest world left when Halloween Town is taken out of the equation.
It actually
It's
is.
true. I mean, I think it's spookier anyway. It's literal zombies. Okay, looks like Revelier is going to HB2.
Makes perfect sense. 5 from their perspective. 5.
Right.
Yeah, you have the 3 worlds, 5 there, 4 in Twilight Town, and then 3 back in PR. Makes absolute sense to chase after the bigger number world.
Yeah, for sure. And then, did Sonic Rider go back in? That's PR2, right? Yeah.
Looks like it. So we're gonna see
Yep.
some PR2 content.
Yes.
After GR1. Just double check that I haven't really missed anyone. I want to quickly pull up Plasmaniac. I don't think we've seen Plasmaniac for a little bit. Who should I put Plasmaniac in place of? Let's put it in place of Quixotic Puffles just for now, because I think that Quixotic Puffles may be after completing PR1.
That would be another one to come check out after PR1, definitely.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So let's get Plasmaniac back on stream briefly, just to see. Maybe Plasmaniac also picked up the final form.
Oh, right. Yeah, good call.
Let's see.
all right, let's see what we have here. Doing
Got an
Hydra.
OC.
So Plasmaniac
End of
did pick up the
OC1.
final form.
Good.
And has
Okay, so-
2 proofs in OC.
Yeah, I got the proofs from OC.
So yeah, just need to do screen and then go back and finish Twilight Town 3.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they just stopped at TT2.
But it also does seem like there's a lot of unfinished content other than that, so who knows where they're gonna go.
Seeing our first look into Port Royal 2 here.
Is that a blizzard?
It is.
There's a blizzard and is it double blizzard?
No, we've only found 1 blizzard in PR2 so far. There were 3 left in PR2. We're down to 2. Oh no.
Okay.
Are we looking at another GR2 incident?
No. Well, it could be 2 checks here, right? Okay, so magnet and then
It's GR2.
GR2.
Unless we
GR2
missed a
is
check,
holding up.
but I don't think we did.
I don't think so. But man, and the GR2 is manageable. You've got the master form. I don't think we have a thunder.
You'd have a thunder if you went into Pride Lands, it looks like, but I think that's the only
That's-
thunder we found.
No.
Or no,
Pride
oh,
Lands-
sorry, that's
Pride Lands
chicken.
is, Chicken Little.
That's chicken. Try-
We have a hinted thunder on Land of Dragons and a thunder at the very end of Twilight Town 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't fully loaded up on my end, so it was a little blurry, so apologize for that.
Of course. But it's yeah, so GR2 doesn't look super nice right now, which honestly is for the best.
Seeing Demix here on Sonic Rider's side.
Yeah. And looks like a clean fight.
Should finish this off with ooh.
Oh,
Did the finisher, so unfortunately did get a retaliation out of Demix here. See if they could clean it back up
oh,
here.
Reflect should do it nicely. Yeah. Okay.
That was very clean.
Yep. Very good.
Very
And
nice
then
recovery.
Revelier's on the dancers right before Demix, so I wonder if they're gonna push Demix as well.
Flamey Phantom is also doing Demix. I do want to get Flamey Phantom back on because it's been a while since we've heard from him, but we just have so many people circling back, and we just got Plasma Maniac on, so I want to give them a little bit more screen time, and then we'll switch over to Flamey Phantom.
Absolutely.
I really love what Sonic Rider's doing here. As soon as he found that second magnet, quit Magnet Burst and go do Final Fantasy fights, and it's working perfectly. Also, Combo Master, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they have
And
Combo Master.
and a negative combo. So he knows what he's doing. Throwing this Magnet Burst on, using it as frequently as possible. Every 2 hits, it's gonna kill everything.
I'd saying Combo Master was in TT1 Forest, so definitely an early check for when going into TT. So,
So the double Magnet Burst per combo is great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Provided nobody missed a chest, everybody should have access to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the Super Spaghetti Bros who have decided to raid our channel. Thank you so much, Mr. Spaghetti Bros. Or rather, I should say Mr. Spaghetti. Misters Spaghetti? I don't know what the...
Super...
It's a wonderful duo. So don't exactly know what the prefix there is, but you get the idea. Welcome on in.
Welcome.
Hope your stream was great.
Not sure what happened to Revelier, but took a death on Demix. Maybe you wasn't feeling comfortable with the fight.
Limit form and once more in the...
oh my god.
Fissure.
Sorry, I didn't even let you finish. This just shocked me so much. You want to repeat that? Sorry, I've interrupted you.
This is a limit form and a once more in Crystal Fissure, and then Sonic Rider.
Oh my! That is a formed Hollow Bastion.
Oh yeah. So 3 forms of Hollow Bastion. We have Second Chance and once more, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Because Second Chance is NPR. Looks like we're gonna have. For those that end up doing HB2, Final Fights is going to be full tools.
I just want to briefly chime in before the time has passed. Raiders, welcome on in. For those of you new, we are running the Fresh Faces 2 tournament. It is a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer tournament that we actually invited the Spaghetti Bros. Unfortunately, they were not able to participate, but have been very supportive of the event. Basically, it's a tournament exclusively for newcomers to the randomizer to play separately from those of us that play it super regularly. It's sponsored by Square, and it's also for charity. So if you notice the dono bar that cycles through on the bottom end, we are raising funds for the humanitarian aid in Ukraine. We're currently sitting at about 3.2K, and you see some incentives that are also there for any additional donations. All donations go exclusively for humanitarian aid and do not at all contribute to additional violence in the Russo-Ukrainian war. So if you are willing and able, please consider using the command donate to throw a couple bucks our way. And for every person who does donate at minimum $1, you are eligible for a giveaway of a copy of Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 on PC. So, back to the commentators.
All right. Absolutely. Thank you.
And sorry, one last thing.
Thank you
sorry, we got
for the $5 donation as well.
You beat me to it. Thank you so much. All right, I swear I'm done now.
He's doing your job.
You're fine. Yeah.
Oh, and I do want to quickly switch over to our asyncs if it's possible, because it looks like... let me see if I can get... What's our RTA right now? I don't want to spoil too much.
Let me see if I can't pull that up here.
Our RTA seems to be around 49 minutes, so I want to make sure not to go too far over.
Yeah, we just crossed that threshold.
So at about the 48-minute mark, Epsilon actually... Let's see if I can I maybe open this in a new tab and then put this on full screen and maybe not
Oh, they're in go mode.
They are in go mode. I'm trying to find a way to make it work. My internet is also deciding to cut out and be very slow.
Oh.
So I apologize for the asyncs not being as beautiful as the lives, and I'm also not on the full screen layout. There we go. So we're roughly about this time in real time right now. So this is if Epsilon were... Okay, so we are almost perfect with the RTA then according to Ignited. So Epsilon
like
at this point
Epsilon-
would have been in go mode.
Right. Looks like Epsilon probably is going to be the first place finisher.
It's looking like it. And not for a lack of trying, though. This tracker looks
Man,
fairly complete.
No, I was about to say has gone all the way through PR2, gone halfway through HB2, and got the read on SP as well. Well done. What is that number? 32 in 40 minutes.
32, yeah.
Wow,
That's
awesome.
yeah. Would have liked to seen them live with their routing choices, but obviously, things happen.
Of course.
Right.
But still glad they could async here and obviously put on a really great showing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we were able to show them at least in some capacity. And I do want to go back to the 4-person view just because I think this 1-person view is not as good and not as well set up, if you will.
I also want to point out real fast before you do.
Sure.
Stats are very well mixed at level 30 something, right?
It looks like 38.
44,
38, yeah.
44 strength, 45 magic. Looks like it's going to be a fast final fights too, if all things goes correctly.
Let's see if the quality improves or if it decides to everload. We're just
Ignited says Zojulix just got proof of connection. So
we've got
if
another
Zojulix
person with
goes
3.
if Zojulix goes 2 screens, that's go mode.
So let's actually get Zojulix's in the top left already.
Mm-hmm. And then Sonic Rider just got the proof of connection as well. They're neck and neck.
Yeah, wow. Very similar trackers between the two of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
having Space Paranoids as our highest level or highest checks left.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be their push. I don't see anything that would steer them away from it.
Yeah,
Well,
let's take a look at that.
Honestly, I think Sonic Rider might have the advantage here because of the 0 on HP.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Zojulix still has a few checks left in there, so could potentially be at a coin flip between the two.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Whereas-
of course.
Yeah,
But,
whereas Sonic Rider just
But if I was Zojulix, I still think that HP2 is more valuable. Personally, I would. So, or at least just as valuable as going back to SP.
Mm-hmm. See them finishing up starting their Hydra fight. Excuse me, not finishing
Right.
it up.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna find the report here on the Hydra. So, let's see. Revelier's also doing Final Fantasy fights in HP2. Plasmaniac's finally doing mini push, and I'm really interested to see what Sonic Rider does here. If yep, looks like gonna go do Hydra.
Yeah, we'll do Hydra. It makes sense. You have a 1 here.
Yep.
Just-
Oh yeah.
Just finish up your
just
first
finish it.
visit.
Just do it.
So I've been informed to include Pixel Shake. Let's see if we can get him.
Pixel Shakes has SP done as well, right?
Yeah, I do
I
believe
think
they were
Pixel
one
Shake
of
is
the-
just missing the TT3, if I'm not
the
mistaken.
TT3.
Ooh. That's the one that's less rando be rando, in my opinion. Okay, so Zojulix finishing up the Hydra. Sonic Rider's getting close.
You have Revelier going up to Haze Escape, so doing their push into OC here.
Right, so going to get those 2 proofs soon as well.
All right, what do you do, Zojulix?
Sorry, just wanted to
Quick
quickly
refresh
refresh.
here. Going
Goes
back,
to PR. Is that just GR2?
that is just GR2. So they have a few. They have to do the collecting the coins. with them.
Medallions. right.
Medallions.
Yeah, yeah.
So Quixotic Puffles, by the way, I was informed, was about to go GR2 and instead changed their mind to go do TT3, which is the final proof
Right.
needed, by the way.
That's gonna pay off for sure. See how they handle this this FF2, this TT2 fight.
I believe this should be the last enemy. Yep.
Yep, good job.
So they'll be on their way out.
That's a tricky fight too. That Twilight Town 2 fight has killed me so many times.
It's not an easy fight.
No. Those sentinels are a pain.
And we do see Zoldrax on GR2.
Yeah, I
Deciding-
wonder. I wonder if
Deciding
they.
to make that gamble.
Oh, yep, they have the Thundara. I'm pretty sure, right? Or at least Thunder 1. And I wonder if they're gonna end up using the Master Form strat, or what they do. Okay, Quixotic Puffle's going straight into TT3 too.
And Xochitl electing to finish out GR2. This makes sense to me because we know it's not going to be a report.
Right.
Right. Yeah, of course.
And we've also gotten so many hints checked off. You know, like if I'm Zojulix, I'm totally okay with that once more Stitch, Limit Form, or Proof being here.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I think it's our first
Looks
GR2, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
should be. Yeah. Is it Stitch then?
Oh yeah, we know it can't be Limit Form, right? And once more, it might be. It could be another Magnet, right? We don't have Magnega yet. Do
Oh,
we?
sure. Yeah, it could. It
Yeah,
could be. Magnet.
could be Magnet.
That'd be a little cruel.
Well, if it is the magnet, you know what I would do with his tracker if I ended up with 3 magnets, go straight to HB.
See Sonic Rider doing quick little leveling off bulky vendors here.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get as much stats as they can, which honestly I don't blame for at all. I would probably be doing the same thing. Like I just want, give me the stats.
All right. So what do we ended up at? 51 magic.
That's pretty solid.
Pretty-
It's above
Pretty good.
the
Pretty
ceiling, I think,
solid.
for
Yeah,
Data
yeah.
Zemnis. Or not
I
Data
think-
Zemnis,
I think-
Final Zemnis.
So I think it's 50, right?
So, it's something. It's always lower than I expected. Let's put it that way.
It's
I'm
like-
looking it up.
It's like 40. It's like 48 or 50. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. And
Mhm.
It is 41 is the ceiling for
What?
Final Zemnis. Yeah, so
What?
Final Zemnis is a very, very low ceiling fight. So we're above the ceiling even with our strength.
Okay.
okay, and it on Zoldra's side, it was just a magnet on.
Oh my
GR2.
god, that's cruel.
Oh. And Quixotic Puffles has the Promise Charm now and is preparing for final fights. It looks like.
And
I-
opting to go back into Hollow Batch 2, completely understandable.
Makes perfect sense with that Magnega and knowing that it's not going to be a report, right?
Yeah, and it is their highest world because they did get some hint somewhere that
does
there's a
Puffles-
page.
Puffles,
Does Puffles know to go into
not
the
again.
PC? Uh-oh.
Now the good news is I'm not really sure that there's an immediate threat. So we just got word that Epsilon has finished with a loadless time of 55 minutes and 3 seconds. Congratulations to Epsilon. I don't think there's
I
That's
don't think Sonic Rider is just going into Engine Core. I don't think they could finish in a minute.
if they do, I need to learn.
Yeah, show me the way to finish Final Fights from Engine Core in a minute.
Yeah, it looks like Quixotic Puffles is opting to level here on the shadows, which I wonder if they know about the vendors in the computer. But shouldn't be here for too long. Stats are pretty good, so hopefully not anyway.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
see
what
if,
is it?
if Quixotic Puffles is aware of like the floor values. Let's see what the values
Oh,
are.
right.
35, 44. So we're getting there.
Well, the magic stat's high enough, right? And how many reflects is that? That's 3 reflects.
Yeah, you have
Oh.
everything. Yeah, you're definitely more than prepared. So
3 reflects and 2 magnets. That's pretty good.
yeah, you're at 44 magic. Yeah, you're definitely above where you need to be. So we'll see how far they take this.
Yeah. Like I said, hopefully not too far because they're doing fantastic.
Absolutely.
Would hate to, waste a ton of time here.
See, Sonic Rider looks like they are on Armor Zemnis 1 here.
Right. And pretty quick on this one.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reflega.
Oh, did Pixel Shake just get the magnet from GR2 as well? Yeah.
Yep, they just got theirs. Or
Let's see.
they got their 1 magnet. They still have
Oh,
GR2.
oh, I'm sorry. I forgot there was 2 there, right there, back to back. Oh, it looks like they're gonna go there anyway, or at least 2 medallions. And yep, just like I said, with the 3 magnets, Zojlix is going straight to HB, which, like I said, is something I would do. It's not a bad call. Magnega makes 1K really fast, but it is bait, as we know.
Torn page on level 33 or something. 38.
Was that the last check?
That was the
38?
last.
Yeah.
That was the last check on levels. 39. Excuse me.
Okay. All right.
And is it on? All right, it's either on going or no, it's done.
It was a torn page there. And Zojlix heading into Land of Dragons to check that out. Hasn't done anything but the shotgun there. Sonic Rider heading into Final Zemnis. Making really good time with can't tell exactly what their number is. 40? Yeah.
Looks like 40 to
Yep.
me.
Man,
40.
that's so good. That's so good for a TT3 Promise Charm too.
Indeed.
Ooh,
Not
unfortunate death there.
Not sure what
uh,
happened, if the just missed the input or
Does he have Second Chance and Once More equipped?
He does, but you're basically
must have
down to
been-
1 HP if
yeah.
Zemnis is being a jerk with the vines.
Right, right.
I also didn't see if we had full magic or not. Maybe taking a death. would be
yeah,
magic.
could have been. Yeah, could have been just to refill the
Oh,
MP.
sure. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So looks like
It's like a really good dance phase there, though. And getting the reflects off here is good.
All right, into lasers.
I think this is.
Nice. I can't see the HP bar.
I think this is not our fault. I think this is Sonic Rider's game is a little off center, but
A
that's
little
okay.
off centered.
Right.
It looks like he's
Oh, okay. Looks like
just way too much. Yeah, just too much
getting,
damage off that. Too much damage off that reflect.
Mhm. He's gonna take it though, and don't blame him.
Yeah, if you're Sonic Rider looking at the race chat,
Yeah.
you're fine with that. You're like, I'll take it.
Quick Socket Puffles is still in more than ever was. Oh man.
What are they at? 37 with
I'm trying to figure out.
41, 40, still 44 magic.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely doing XP boost strats, which yeah, it's unfortunate. I definitely don't think they know about the bulky vendors.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to inform Quixotic Puffles. I think that was something that was on my to-do list that I managed to forget.
Oh no.
Alright, we see Pixel Shake here.
Using
Going in-
Wisdom Form and Fire on the GR2, which is really good. Everybody
lost-
usually uses Master, but that works, you know. As long as you inflict him with something and he's CC'd, it's pretty good. Freezing him, burning him,
Yeah, I think
even just hitting him with thunders every now and then is pretty decent.
as I say, they definitely have enough drive to go back into another one here.
Could do
Honestly,
it.
Whirligoof, they're putting in some work.
And GG's to Sonic Rider, finishing with 59-33. So as of right now, we have 2 people who have finished.
Racers.
Yep.
Two
Very
racers.
nice time.
2 racers in less than an hour on this seed. That's incredible.
Indeed.
Yeah, Whirligoof.
Whirligoof is putting in work there.
A pog. Yeah. that is awesome. I love Whirligoof.
Ooh, not sure what happened to where TR2 got medallions back.
I think Sora just got hit with the big AoE.
Oh, Quixotic
swipe.
Puffles is about to learn.
Oh, there we go.
I
There
wish
we
I could
go.
hear the
There we
reaction
go.
just to like, are you kidding me?
Oh no.
I wanted
would
to
Go
go
in-
I would be so mad.
Returning right around.
I'm getting 4,000 over 68. What am I doing?
I think it's just 60. I don't even think it's 68. I think it's 60. So
Oh man.
I think luckily for Quixotic Puffles, barring something tragic, we might still be okay.
Yeah, should be fine. Like I said, played wonderfully.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you mentioned something extreme would have to happen, just like multiple domes, and you decide to, I don't want to get domed. I think that's the only thing that's
Also-
stopping Quixotic here.
Zojulix is about to get his last
He's
proof
in-
too.
Yep, in SP just finished screens, or no, sorry, not finished screens, but finished one of the screens rather.
Time to get some levels, it looks like.
Yep, doing the magnet explosion, and then I guess not going to stick around for the level grind, but doesn't really need to.
Take the
I think,
shake.
level 47 or something. So yeah, it should be perfectly fine to just skip that. All right, Pixel Shake got that 3rd magnet, and heading straight into Twilight Town. Okay, so we're gonna find those 2 proofs as well, and I think already has the. Does Pixel Shake have the proof from SP? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So TT3 or. Yep, TT3 gonna find those that last proof, right? The promise charm. Everybody's gonna start collapsing into final fights soon.
Yeah, we see Zoljax on their way into final fights here.
Can I quickly
Yep.
interject with something?
Sure.
Regular Pat has finished with a loadless time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 19 seconds, solidifying himself
Nice.
right now as our 3rd place finisher.
Very nice.
So it
Well
goes Epsilon, then Sonic Rider 18, then regular Pat right now.
That's a huge improvement from regular Pat too.
Absolutely. Well, Pat was actually on pace to qualify in Qualifier C, except for, I believe it was, what, the STT Mansion incident?
I'm not sure. I don't think I watched that one. I don't know what happened.
I'm not. It might have been either Fog Chest or the STT Mansion. I thought it was STT Mansion. Pat, I heard from KLDR. I can't confirm this firsthand, but if you're a fan of regular Pat's content, he has talked a lot about how the KH2 chests are not that hard to find. So on stream, when he missed the chest with the
Right.
proof, he said, "How do you miss a chest? They're just
Oh,
lying on the
no.
ground." So it was the most graceful way and the
It's
most
the-
regular
it's-
Pat way to deal with the situation.
The STT chests and that one fog chest in OC was also a culprit this week. But yeah, that's really cool. I haven't seen a ton of his content. I think I've seen a couple of his YouTube videos, but it's really awesome to see some of these content creators joining the community for Fresh Faces.
Absolutely.
And,
And not just joining,
getting
but like
content.
crushing it. Like I would
Oh, yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
expect any of. I did not expect the level of performance that we got from the content creators. I was assuming they just
For sure.
show up, and some of them did just show up and just install the random and then still play. But they still brought their A game. I was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
impressed.
Well, that's why originally I said, huge improvement, because I figured that was like one of their first times playing the rando,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's awesome. Finishing a seed in an hour, man, that's awesome. I think the first few seeds I did maybe 3 or 4 hours, right?
Yeah. So it looks like we have 3 spots remaining for our chopping block, and we have 3 people on screen about to be in final fights. I'd like to get Space Velocity X back on stream because I don't think we've checked in with him in a while.
Well, all 4 are about to be in final fights, really. Flamey Phantom is
Good point.
fixing to get that Promise Charm as well.
We'll bring him back after checking in with Space Velocity X briefly.
Alright, Pixel Shake makes sure they have everything ready for final fights the way they want it. And Zildjilex onto Armored 2, and then Kazai Puffle's just starting Armored 1 here.
Right.
Oh no! Right as we clicked off of Flamey Phantom, Walpy informed us that Flamey Phantom missed the chest with the Promise Charm in it.
Oh no!
In the tunnels?
Yeah.
Maybe?
It's
Or-
not the
or in
tunnels.
the-
It was in the Sunset Terrace.
It's in the Sunset Terrace.
Terrace.
It's like I think
Oh,
it's the one
no.
up against like the crates, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean that is a little confusing. Oh jeez, that's unfortunate.
I can't blame the guy. I'm just grateful that he gave this event another shot after having so many technical difficulties the first time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Oh man. Okay, so Quixotic Puffles in Armored Xemnas 2, Zildjilex finishing up Armored Xemnas 2, I think.
Yep, should be the last phase here, I believe.
I can't tell Space Velocity X. I'm not used to that version of the tracker, so forgive me. I don't think they have the SP proof.
Nope. But they also haven't done
Okay.
screens yet, so.
Gotcha. So it's that bottom 3 there. I got it. Okay. But about to find the Promise Charm here. Looks like he flew over that chest too. Oh man. Is it the one on the other side of the house there?
It's one that's on its own on the very far left, I believe.
Oh, got it. Oh no. So that's another person that missed it?
I do want to quickly point out that it's actually getting very real for the 3 people on screens because Nerdy Disaster Fluffle finished with a loadless time of 1:07:31, which makes our 4th person who finished. So we have 2 spots remaining, with Zojulix being on Final Xemnas, and Pixel Shake and Quixotic Puffles both being in. I don't know if this is AX. I think this is AX2, if I'm not mistaken. It is AX2. Yep.
For
AX2.
Quixotic Puffles.
Yep. And then Pixel Shake is in Engine Core right now.
What are the loadless differences here? Pretty substantial actually. Look at it, 109.58. There's a 2-minute difference between the 2 of them. This is going to be neck and neck between Pixel Shake and Quixotic Puffles.
Very close, yeah. All depends on how quickly they end up with either this Armored Xemnas fight and this quarter engine.
Wait, did Space also miss the Promise Charm proof? Or the Promise Charm chest? Oh my
Space
god.
also missed it.
He did. It is in a weird spot. We've been getting a lot of those weird, knowledge check chests this week, I think. Perfect for a qualifier, but really unfortunate if you're not aware,
We just had to have all the proofs in annoying spots, didn't we?
between that OC chest and the one sitting there in Twilight Town, that's pretty brutal. Those are 2 that are often forgotten. I'm surprised we didn't get any from the station in STT because those 3 chests there, I didn't know about them for like a month.
Yeah.
Always go back as soon as you get to Sunset
no,
Terrace. Just go back.
Oh, never mind. I apologize. After switching, I thought Quixotic Puffles died to Armored Xemnas 2. That is not the case. Okay, so Quixotic Puffles is in Final Xemnas.
Yep, and Zoljilex will be finishing up here in just a few seconds once this cutscene is done.
Oh yeah.
And that will be our 5th finisher, if I'm not mistaken, because we have 3 asyncs and 2 live. So we have
Looks
one
like a
remaining
108.
spot.
108.28. Very well done. Everyone's doing great.
Indeed.
Very
Let's
nice
actually
times.
get. I've been told Plasmaniac might be on the way to go mode, so let's get Plasmaniac back on the screen.
Nice. Okay. This is a second attempt at Xemnas for Quixotic Puffles.
Without once
And-
more though, so
With no
very
once more,
understandable
wow.
that these vines are
Yeah.
going to be ripping through.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's going to be very close between Pixel Shake and Quixotic Puffles here.
Yeah, having to glide around with no mana for a little while might hurt him a little bit though. Oh. Couldn't quite get the explosion off. Come on. If we can get to laser phase.
We're so close to laser phase too. We're like right there.
This reflect should
it
push
is.
laser
Good
phase. Yep,
reflect,
there's
good
laser phase.
reflect, there you go.
Did I just see a
Oh.
reflect combo master? Or sorry, reflect
That was-
explosion?
Explosion,
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, but that had to have combo master on because I don't think those reflects were hitting. That's a
Yeah,
Sonic
no,
Shadow
we
Silver
have-
2 strat.
We do have Combo Master, yeah. Like I said, we have full tools. Well, if you did HB all the way, you should have full tools because you have once more, right?
It looks like Quixotic Puffles is out of items, so
Oh,
not being able to
Oh yikes!
relying on Riku to refill the MP here.
Right after having 2 money pouches, forgetting to buy items is definitely a mistake, but it's definitely something that
I've done.
can also be hard to remember sometimes. Yeah, I've definitely done it.
There's also just the excitement, like I got the proof. It's time to go,
Right,
go, go,
yeah,
go,
yeah.
go.
The adrenaline
definitely.
that you get there is just it interrupts you and you don't even think about it, and then once you get into Final Xemnas, well, you can't leave now. Oh,
Does it-
got grabbed by Xemnas too, so gotta do Riku phase.
But this is fine
Yeah.
because this gives us a chance to get our magnet or our magic back to full.
That's true. That's true. We can go right back to reflecting.
Ooh, Pixel Shake
Oh.
taking unfortunate death there on Armor's MS2. Didn't see what happened there, so hopefully they can clean that back up and make it on the way to Final Xemnas here.
So Revelier actually coming in very close behind here.
Absolutely.
I've also been told
Right.
Monster Mash is in go mode.
Okay.
So I'm gonna quickly pull up Monster Mash and we'll get Plasmaniac back on the screen as soon as someone finishes.
Xemnas
looks
being a jerk here to Quixotic Puffles.
Looks like
Indeed.
Revelier's entering Final Xemnas fight.
Is it? I thought it was Armored Xemnas 2.
Or I'm
right?
sorry,
Yeah,
Armored
Armored
Xemnas
2.
I was gonna
2, my
say.
bad.
So
My
this is,
bad.
there is one spot remaining and 3 people
Right.
very, very close.
Extremely close.
Alright, Pixel Shake should be just about a hit away from the last set of buildings. Yep, there we go.
There's an explosion hit Xemnas fully on there. Come on, I'm kind of rooting for Quixotic Puffles to get this dome skip now.
Alright, into laser phase.
Okay.
A little early on the reflect,
Oh.
but that should be fine.
Yep. Looks like it looks like he's trying to jump after Xemnas there and him.
There we go. We got
Doesn't
some reflect
quite
damage
work when he
off.
teleports away like that, but oh, almost finished combo. Can't quite see his health bar either, so I'm just kind of waiting.
I wonder if that's an us issue or not. Doesn't look like it.
No, I think it's the
No.
timer. It's the timer.
Oh, right. The timer's getting in the way. Oh no, not the lasers.
Oh, the lasers and
Okay,
Armored
nice
Xemnas
cure.
too. Oh,
Nice recovery. Okay, it's a bar and 2/3 here for Quixotic Puffles. Oh, but this
Didn't
is
get the reflect
interesting.
out.
Hang on, if Quixotic Puffles can use the square attack from Riku, we're at about a bar and a quarter, so we might be... There we go.
Yep, good. Ooh, the amount of time spent jumping is kind of
the-
burning him there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Wait,
and
that
Pixel
does
Shake
so
is
much
entering-
damage to Riku.
It really does.
What?
It's very
I did not know
harsh.
that.
It is very harsh.
Riku is made of paper.
And now Pixel Shake, by the way.
He's made of literal ethers.
So if Pixel Shake finishes Final Xemnas before Quixotic, that will be a snipe because of the loadless difference.
Oh yeah.
But also we got Monster Mash on Armored Xemnas 2, though, with an even lower loadless than Pixel Shake. So now we've got a four-way race for the final spot here.
That's 2 minutes lower.
Yeah. So wait,
or about a minute and a half, I guess.
And keep in mind, if Revelier gets Dome Skip and Pixel Shake doesn't, that could also make the difference. So this is anyone's game here. This is insane. What a way to close the qualifiers.
This is crazy.
Certified Bob computer, absolutely.
Okay, looks like Pixel Shake is getting a pretty decent setup for... Okay. Oh, it's less than a health bar.
This is going to be very close.
How did he not get domed?
How did he not get domed? The session?
I'm not sure we...
Into session?
All right.
So
they both got domed simultaneously.
They both got domed simultaneously.
Well, it looks like
Qualifer can finish this out.
If they both take the dome here,
then Pixel Shake wins.
Pixel Shake wins because of the loadless.
Correct.
Right. Oh, it looks like... Oh, man. Getting grabbed
I think there's some confusion in chat, Clunk. It's the other way around. Pixel Shake is ahead. Unless I can't read.
No, Pixel Shake is ahead by about a minute loadless.
Did I say something? Did I say it backwards? I'm sorry.
No, I think Clunk said Rev is barely ahead, and I think that's not right.
Okay.
I see Monster Mash here.
It's the loadless timer is more than the actual cutscene itself.
Riku is crazy. Potato.
It is crazy watching both of these players in the same exact cutscene at almost the exact same time.
Yeah, I think this is about like a second off between the two. It's actually crazy. Monster Mash there getting clipped there. I'm not sure if trying to go for a combo and Xemnas just hit him with the swords.
Yeah.
So I think with this, Monster Mash is going to be the only one who has a chance.
Yeah, Monster Mash would need a pretty clean fight here and get Dome Skip.
It's possible.
GG's to Pixel Shake, who may be potentially our final finisher.
Yep.
Into the chopping block, and GG's to Rev as well. What a close race between the two of them, huh?
Monster Mash going for limit form strats.
So Monster Mash has about a minute and a half to snipe.
Could be good. He's reflecting in laser phase.
Now, I don't know... we're not... Oh, wait, that didn't put him in Dome? I thought that was going to put him in Dome.
That's crazy. Oh, into limit form if he...
Oh, wait, that didn't hit? That didn't connect?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm seeing the wrong limits.
He went for Ragnarok, and in the final animation there got clipped by the laser.
The time to beat is 1:16:44, so we have just under a minute. I think that this is
looks like he got it.
Oh
no, the dome.
So I don't think that this is gonna be fast enough. I think the cutscene is over a minute loadless, so I think that puts Pixel Shake as the 6th place finish. What a valiant effort for Monster Mash,
though. That was so close. Everyone was so close.
It's so tricky because those lasers are so hard to anticipate. Because you start doing that Ragnarok and you think that you're perfectly fine, and then Xemnas is like, haha, just kidding. And it's just not fair.
I think he was low enough if even a strike raid would have been fine too. Like that would have been
going for the R's when both Xemnases were right on the floor there.
Or that, yeah. Anything really, but like honestly, just a great effort for everyone involved.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can get some other people on here. Let's get Space Velocity. Let's get Plasmaniac. And then who else am I missing?
Plasmaniac is on GR2, Ignited says.
The GR2 bait claims another.
This seed was very interesting because it came down to trying to ignore the second visit meta.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, for the most part.
I don't know about
Except
you,
for
but
the
I would
whole
have
time.
probably gone for every second visit and finished dead last.
I
Oh,
would've- I would've-
yep,
I
I'm the
would've-
same way.
Definitely done PR2 up to Grim Reaper and HB. I definitely would have done that at least.
Listen,
yeah.
if it was me, I would like just be entering OC for like the first time right now.
Yeah, I've done that before too.
I
That
don't know. I
is-
don't know what it is about OC, but I just like forget that world exists, and I'm like, where is everything? Oh, OC has a
The-
7.
the
Why
fir-
have I
the
not
first-
entered?
The first visit feels like 2 visits. It's a long world, or it feels like it's a long world, and so it's easy to just say,
And then I think with Flamey Phantom replacing Monster Mash, these are our final 4 racers. And I do want to quickly point something out. I think that the commentators will agree with me on this one. I think watching Quixotic Puffles is such a beautiful sight because you get to see someone deriving the strats from scratch and improving.
Oh,
upon them.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
this
learning-
is like
learning as
so
you go.
nostalgic for me. Just watching someone like
Right.
iterate and learn the patterns and get better and better. It's gonna be so exciting when they finally get through this jerk of a final boss.
yeah, and he is a jerk for sure. I think it was either the last qualifier or the one before that. Somebody in commentary said, never feel bad about dying to Zemnis. This fight is actually hard, and I can't agree more. It's even after 1,000 times playing this boss, he will get you.
You know what? I have not seen anybody just go around, but
He
it
just
worked.
went
for
around. He
This
just
is like-
went around. Let's
like,
go.
all right, you're blocking my path. I'm just gonna go around you.
Just go around.
I think this might. Oh wait, no. One reflect. That's all we need. One reflect.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to get the dance?
I think we got it. We got it.
If we get
We
reflect?
got it.
Let's go.
Perfect. Oh, great.
If that doesn't deserve a round of claps and donos, I don't know what does.
I was trying not to clap into my microphone just now.
Let's go.
That makes me happy.
Oh no, absolutely. Just
It makes me
sitting
al-
there.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say.
just sit,
Please go ahead. Sorry.
I was just say, it's great to see you, not to, or give up on the fight. Sit there, learn it, and finally just paying off and getting to end the race on their terms.
Yeah, exactly. I think was very impressive to me throughout this whole week. I haven't seen a lot of DNFs.
No, we haven't. At least not from from without a lack of trying.
Right. And I think most of the DNFs were unfortunate tech issues or something like that. Most people finished their seeds. That's really cool, especially with such a huge turnout.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say this makes me almost as happy as the happy cow in Quixotic Puffles layout.
All right, we see Plasmaniac finishing up GR2 there. They just have screens to go to and actually hasn't set foot into Hollow Bastion, so their tracker really not working for them. Hopefully they can just make the play go into screens here, but honestly going into Hollow Bastion 2 on their side, completely understandable.
Wait,
Everybody give Puffles a round of applause too.
Yeah,
Yes,
GG's to
please.
Puffles here.
Very well done. And still under an hour and 30 minutes. Like these
Very,
all
very.
doing so good. They're doing
Yeah.
so good.
Despite Zemnis being a jerk, still a very nice time for Puffles there.
yeah,
For
this
sure.
is incredible, and like the tracker's not barren, right? Like look at this tracker. There's like so many
No.
worlds complete here,
Yeah.
or at the very least
Yeah.
like down to zeros and ones.
Yeah, 33 checks. Very nice.
So we see Space Velocity X in Final Fights.
All right. And
Went back to
he
find
has-
the Promised
he has
Charm.
he has a lot of stuff too, because he also finished HB. So potentially limit form, second chance and once more. Did not get the magnets from PR, right? Yeah, no. So just one magnet though.
Oh yeah, Flamey Phantom missed the Promise Charm check. Her chest. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
their trackers very not helping them.
No, not at all. And honestly, even even if he does go back to Twilight Town later, finding where that one chest is might be difficult.
Hopefully he can check out the journal and see that he missed the chest before going too far into Mansion.
Yeah.
Make that trek back. And lastly, Plasmaniac going through corridors here. And honestly, I don't blame them for the tracker. They haven't stepped foot anywhere into Hallbash 2.
Oh, dude, yeah, HP2 is goated to me. So.
And actually, if we look a bit closer, can we deduce where the reports are from his perspective? Because there's 4 checks that can't be a report in HB.
So Beast Castle has one.
Right.
And we know the proof is there in.
I mean,
there's another. The other report is in Space Paranoids.
SP from the tracker. It's either Beast Castle or SP. So, looking at that, HB looks very good.
Yeah, I would be doing the same thing, 100%. And you wouldn't even know between BC and Space Paranoids because Space Paranoids could be just a double report, right?
It could be from their
exactly.
perspective.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
there's no way to know that either one of those worlds is safe.
And we see Flaming Phantom here doing the Pete fight in OC. Fortunately for them, once they get done with Hydra, they'll know the world is dead, so they won't have too much to do.
And then on Phantom's tracker, let's see what else is there.
So we'll see if there's anything that's really driving them.
It looks like he did Final Fantasy fights, but not 1K, which is fine. But like I said earlier, having those 3 magnets might persuade you to go back and do 1K.
Yeah, not stepping foot into LOD at all.
Mm-hmm.
So look at their tracker. They're kind of in I'd say a worse spot as far as trying to figure out where reports would be if they're deducing that. Just because you have Pride Lands, you have Space Paranoid, and you also have LOD.
It's also kind of weird. One of the cures on Phantom's tracker tracked to levels instead of OC.
I believe that was because they also may have or had an issue with their tracker right away.
Right.
That could make him believe that there's still a check in OC2 though.
That's a good point. They're also Master didn't track to OC2.
For
Flamey.
For Flamey Phantom. Looks like they're having
it tracked to the GOA though. Oh, but it might.
The Master went to the GOA. So did a Chicken Little, a Fire, and a Blizzard.
And those are all in different worlds, so
so
I may get a TO to take a look into that.
Yeah, there's some issues with the tracker there that could cause some weird decisions.
Yeah, so the Chicken Little didn't go to Pride Lands, as well as maybe a report. I don't know how far into Pride Lands they went.
Yeah. I don't know.
Trying to get a hold of my TO team and see if there's anything we can do about that.
Trying to see what else would be causing them. The fire and the blizzard.
I think the blizzard was Port Royal, right?
Yeah, it's a Port Royal blizzard.
I'm so sorry. Can I read a message from chat because I think it'll explain something? Pixel Shake 2 said, "Wouldn't have been so close if my cat didn't keyboard jump me in Zemdus 2, making me die." So that's how Pixel Shake ended up dying on Hard Zem 2.
Blame the cat.
As someone who just had a cat make a very loud noise on stream, I feel your pain.
GG's Space Velocity X.
Who got the dome
Absolutely
skip, by the way.
Yeah, he looks so excited. That makes me
Absolutely.
He should be so proud. He actually he got domed
awesome.
and said no. He took the death in the dome phase to get the dome skip live for us. So what a great sport.
Hey,
Go out on your own
that's
terms.
how
That's
you
what I
do
say.
it. That's how you do it. That's perfect.
Look at that smile.
That's awesome.
He's got one of those smiles just like I was talking about Rydog earlier. Just one of those smiles where you look at him smiling, you can't help but smile yourself.
Yeah, just makes
Oh,
you
for,
happy.
for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah.
He died because it was faster. Exactly.
Exactly. It's faster. Man, well done. And that's a 126 too. So
Yeah,
that's
very,
actually-
very,
that's
very nice
really
time.
good.
And they didn't have much left on their tracker either. It was basically Space Paranoids and the rest of PR.
Yeah, that's impressive.
See Plasmaniac going through 1K here. Or not 1K, Final Fantasy fights, but then we'll more than likely do 1K, just seeing as it's a 1 by the time they get there.
Probably, yeah. Maybe not. Looks like Flaming Phantom did go back to Twilight Town. So looking for the chest that he missed. So this could be good.
See if he knows about the journal that would pretty much
kinda
tell
him where it is. Yeah.
guide him to where he should go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. There you go. To the corridors. Let's go. Let's go. No. Okay, I'm rooting for him now. I want him to go the right way.
I think he's trying to get his bearings of where he's at right now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there you
Not-
go. Great. Yeah, going the
Yeah.
right way. That's it.
Not something you generally do entering from like the middle of Twilight Town. You're
Sure.
usually
yeah,
entering from
yeah.
station.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I remember correctly. It's the one like it's the one like kind of in the corner.
It's the one right in front of him.
Yep.
Went a little too far, we'll realize there's not a chest up here, but then should see it when they enter back out. If they're close enough to the edge.
Ooh,
Ooh, the camera did not help him there.
that was not. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
We got Walpy helping him out.
Okay.
Perfect.
We've been trying to be very lenient about missed chests once the races seem to be mostly decided. Just because I don't know about you, but like missed chests is the most frustrating feeling, and we don't want
It
racers to
really
just
is.
go all over the world.
Yeah, you could.
And
just-
honestly, there's no harm done. The race is over, and it's just them learning at this point. And it's good to have everyone helping you learn these things, because this is the kind of thing that once you learn it and once you make this mistake, you're never gonna forget it again, right? like you're gonna remember that one chest.
Maybe
I
a
will
smarter
never forget
person
that
than I,
system.
which might be most of the fresh faces here, but I can tell you I've made the same mistake several times.
That's a Roro ... moment.
It looks like see Plasmaniac setting up for 1K here. Should be a relatively fast fight. 47 magic having Magnega should just breeze through it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! I wasn't even paying attention to the infinity screens on the bottom there.
Screen reception at its finest.
I was watching Flaming Phantom this whole time and I didn't even notice. Oh no! Went and got the glide and then left again.
We will nail
looked
down
like-
this chest.
Looks like he missed two chests here actually, and one of them was the glide and not the promise charm. Oh man.
We will nail down this chest, chat.
The sparkle ray.
Doing the fight the intended way, I respect that.
The intended way? Come on.
Hey, it makes it more epic. Makes it more nostalgic.
Yeah, you
That's
can't tell.
good.
You can't tell me
Good.
your first time you do about. Oh,
Alright,
just go to a
alright,
corner and
alright.
sit with Magnera.
Come on, I don't have feelings. Like, don't make me feel something. I'm too old for that.
Did Flamey crash? Because the timer is going.
The
but
timer's still going.
the
I don't know.
stream is-
I figured it was their
Okay.
stream until you pointed out the timer.
Yeah, it looks like they did crash.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
I wonder
Especially
if
when the only thing they're really missing is just a or a skipped chest.
yeah. I wonder if
Oh,
Space is talking to Scrax right now, because I know Scrax and Space were discussing a lot of rando strategy, planning to join
yeah.
this tourney. Oh no! Wait, his whole computer seemed to. Oh, not like this.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Gosh, so close too. I mean, the only thing that was missing was that
Was that promise
one
charm?
chest, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just missing the promise charm.
Oh man, that's so upsetting. I wonder, does he have the autosave set up?
I think as long as he has the autosave, the tracker should just like fill everything in a world.
It should just it'll fill it into like GOA though, right? I don't know. Is this the right seed? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like he's in the right seed at least. It'll just cram GOA, yeah.
There is an option on the tracker, by the way, to allow save states or auto save states for crashes and exits, which is something I recommend everyone tick on, because there is a actually in the same directory as your tracker, there should be a folder called, I want to say KH autosaves, or auto tracker saves or something like that. So you can actually recover the entire tracker state by using that. Maybe a dev can give more specific details. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't know, did they crash again?
Not
Oh,
again.
man.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, it looks
At this
frozen.
point, it's consistent. I
Yeah.
appreciate him trying.
know.
I think it he was going into Agrabah last time. Is there something wrong? It crashed on going into Agrabah twice now?
Alright, so hopefully we can get that figured out on Flamey's side, but in
Yeah.
the meantime we have Plasmaniac going into 100 Acre doing their checks there, and honestly
3 pages, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, 3 pages, 2 hinted.
Yep.
Hopefully whatever's in here doesn't lead him to Spooky Cave and go page hunting, but I mean if he goes to Space Paranoid's page hunting, then you know
At most, right here, he'll go to Kanga's house, right? Unless there's a. Oh no, we know there's no torn page in 100 Acres, so.
yeah, the last 2 torn pages are the one in Agrabah and one in Space Paranoids, so if he goes page hunting, it won't be horrible.
Ignited says the last check except Pan is in Spooky Cave. So.
Oh, so that means
we'll
Pan
we'll
could
have
be
to
on
go somewhere
Yeet.
else.
Pan could be.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we got Flamey Phantom back here.
Okay, good. Heading back into Sunset Terrace as well. So hopefully find that promise charm.
Trying to find that chest.
I think it's the one by
Just-
the crates. So
It's so one right
Yeah,
to his
yeah.
left here.
Yep. Yeah, I can definitely see this might be very frustrating with between the crashes
Just keep
and
going.
the
There,
chest.
Should've
oh, you
seen
should
it.
have seen it.
You
There we go.
just seen it.
Nicely
Yeah,
done.
there you go.
Perfect.
It is very
Yeah.
hidden. If you're not paying
Yeah.
attention to it, it's a very difficult natural find.
Yeah, I can see how it's frustrating, but like at the same time, very proud that he's sticking with it and is gonna finish the seed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I think Plasmaniac is actually probably playing this in the way that I would have played this out, not pushing any of the worlds that can have reports and just saying, these can't have reports. Surely I stumble into the proof, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the tracker just it says, "No, I hate you."
Yep. It's random. It's called randomizer. You can't just put logic in there.
Right.
Come on now. Come on, Roro. Just spin a wheel and go there. Honestly. All right, Flaming Phantom in the final fights, and I was about to list off, tools, but Tracker is dead. Pretty sure it has all 3 magnets, second chance once more, right?
Yeah,
So-
I think the only thing he really didn't push was whatever was in Halloween Town. I think
Right.
Flaming Phantom had essentially every other tool, so
Mhm. And then, yeah, should have limit form as well, because did the Final Fantasy fights. So yeah, hopefully a pretty quick final fights here for Phantom. Flaming Phantom's tracker is not on a different screen. He had an issue where the game was crashing, and I think their tracker also crashed. So
At this point,
it's
who
a
cares?
big
We're just
issue.
crossing the finish.
Yeah.
we're just crossing
I was
this, right?
just I was just responding to a question in chat. That's all. Looks like
Nice.
-3. Yeah.
I love the determination. No amount of tech difficulties is stopping Flamey from finishing.
For real.
I hope. I hope that it doesn't get worse.
I always check on this minigame to see if somebody's fast falling.
Can we do another minigame? I don't think we can.
Nope. No, we're on
that
we're
was
on
the last
pages.
one. That was the last one.
So where are we headed?
Oh, he's thinking.
We're on our way. I think.
Oh,
definitely-
yes, here we go. Space Paranoids. Perfect. Good call.
All right, so Plasmanic will be on their way. We'll just have to get through screens here.
Yep.
I don't believe the pages before then. I think the proof is the first thing you find.
Yeah, it's the first check. Yep.
Seems to be according to space.
Yeah, just looking at Space's tracker there.
Yep. I didn't realize Plasmaniac hadn't gone into SP at all, though.
Yeah, did not touch it.
Which, I mean, when TT3 is on the table, screens
Yeah,
looks less valuable, right? So
Yeah, because you have three.
understandable, right?
Yeah, three big worlds with your Twilight Town, Port Royal, and even a Hollow Bastion was a decent sized world. So you're going to that second visit.
Mm-hmm. And then something that I do personally that probably shouldn't, but it's a habit I have. When you get a report somewhere and it puts the world down with like a torn page or something, it's like, man, now I don't want to go there.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I totally understand not going to SP here at all either. Yeah.
You just get down to that worlds are like 2s and 1s. You're like, all right, I'm picking a world. I'm just gonna clear it.
Yep. Like there was quite a few people didn't even go into Beast Castle at all this seed.
I think a very select few actually touched Beast Castle.
Yeah, and most of the ones that did went in first. So yeah, Magna 3 is really going to help here, make it really quick. Don't think there's any reason to stick around. Probably going to do screens pretty fast, right?
Yeah, you're sitting at level 42. Your stats are well 49 each. You just get your orbs, get out.
Yep, exactly. If chopping block is a jet seed. I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. I shouldn't be just reading chat. I just like some of these scared of chopping block comments.
Chopping block
is gonna be brutal. It is gonna be so many people, and I can't remember exactly how many people are gonna
I can get that
qualify
intel
chopping
for you
block.
if you hang tight.
Cool. Sure.
All right. Plasmaniac is in go mode finally.
Yep, finally got that proof of peace.
Just trying to find their way out. And on their way to final fights.
Yep, and Flaming Phantom, I can't quite see the
They're in the final phase of
AX2. Yep.
Yeah, as soon as you see the lasers come out, you know it's the final phase.
Okay, heading to Finals M this year for Flaming Phantom. Honestly, very well done. Through all of that, the tech issues and the skipping the chest by accident and everything, still in the final boss. That is awesome. I might have given up.
And I wouldn't have blamed you.
The determination
if I forget a chest and then it's like, oh, it's there, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, very, very proud. Honestly, that makes me happy that people are willing to finish even regardless of all that.
So I do have the final numbers for the chopping block, but I'd like to reveal them after both Flaming Phantom and Plasmania cross the finish line.
Absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
Because this number makes this is a big number.
it's gonna be a lot.
It's
gonna be a lot of people and not a lot of qualifiers. It's gonna be a brutal chopping block.
All right, should be about a bar from.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a big explosion.
Yeah, drive explosion pushed him. I thought it was like at least a bar, but a lot closer.
Something there, I don't know if that was done on purpose, but Flame Phantom pausing going into drive there. I haven't seen that a lot on PC because it's not usually an issue, but like negating the lag from the drive there seemed to be in his favor. So that's really cool that he knew about that.
Going for the strike rate, but lasers will unfortunately just knock you right out of it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh, he was so high up.
Yeah, he's so high up.
Okay, still getting back into purple laser phase though.
Yeah, it doesn't have the drive to go back into limit.
Oh, is Reflega not set on shortcuts? Is he doing it manually?
Might be. We might. Is also going to be enough here to put him in dome?
I don't think so. Oh, maybe into dome. Definitely not dome.
Yeah.
Skip. Yeah.
I don't know if the finisher will put him in a dome.
I think the finisher might be just enough to put him in dome.
If everything hits, I think it will.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
It looks like it's gonna. It looks like it's gonna hit. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
I was watching it go down. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. The session finisher does a ton of damage.
And while Flaming Phantom's taking the dome here, we see Plasmaniac is, I think, on the second part of Engine Core right now. I think they have just one more phase of ads afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see the biggest wave of claps for Flaming Phantom for not only finishing, but persevering through what apparently his chat has said was 5 crashes. And that's not counting the tracker.
Wow.
Wow. Man.
Yeah, if I crash that many times, I'm out. So,
oh, man.
Props to Flaming Phantom. I could not have done that if I crashed 5 times.
I think something similar happened in his first qualifier, and he missed out on chopping block by only 2 spots. So he has been just such a great sport despite tech difficulties, which is a challenging feat for anyone. So if I don't see the biggest wave of claps, I'm going to be very upset. So I'll make sure to get everyone started here.
I'm preloading those claps.
Yeah, super well done.
What an incredible display of sportsmanship here. Just crossing that finish line no matter what.
All right, Plasmaniac is on to Armor 2 here.
Very quick final fights here.
Ooh, having some trouble with the guards there though. Got some chair bonks. Ugh. Okay. There we go. I got the building. And should be perfectly fine through Armored Gymnast 2. Honestly, no issues there with the Reflega and super high sats.
Yeah, what was that 51 magic?
Oh, yeah.
Be melting through that HP bar.
And now that I've learned that that's not the ceiling, but it's actually 10 points lower. Whoa. Okay. Oh, man. Keeps getting hit by these guards. It stays active for so much longer than you think it will.
Yep.
Here we go. On to phase 3. Okay, quickly finds a building. Almost done. Oh, gonna get lasered here.
Just a quick
Okay.
one.
That's good. That's good. That was a good way to dodge it. Oh no!
Ooh,
There we
I
go.
said too soon.
little close there, but
Yeah, it's fine.
having
I'm scared.
having
Oh,
okay,
no.
Riku!
Riku's the goat, and Explosion got it. Okay, cool.
Riku might not be a
Perfect.
potato after all.
Listen, he may just be a damage sponge, but he comes in clutch when you need him.
Yeah, he may be damaged goods, but he's certainly goods.
All right, going for the dance. Didn't get the reflect out, but that's all right. We don't need that.
Yep, Sword just keeps dancing.
I have that one vine come out, but he's invisible, so you
Yeah.
never see him anyways.
Yep. See what? Okay. Ooh, nice.
Ooh, flashed up.
Wow.
Looks like he found some sort of gap
We got
closer.
yeah. We got a dodge slash, I think, right?
Think we might see Laserface
Ooh.
soon?
I can't quite see where the camera is covering
not
up the
quite.
HP bar.
Not quite, I think.
Okay.
All right, Riku getting that.
Oh,
There we
Okay,
go.
yeah, into
okay, here we
lasers
go.
now.
Laser phase. There we go.
Little dicey being at the edge of the arena here, but kind of
Yeah.
getting pushed back into the middle. So hopefully we don't see them just fall out of bounds here.
Okay, going for the Sonic Blades. Oh, misses the second time though. I don't know.
Is gonna run out of limit here. I don't know how much drive they have left after this.
Nice guards of the lasers, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
That was perfect timing.
All right, can pop back into limit though.
Mm-hmm.
Have enough drive for it.
There we go. Back into limit. Maybe a little too early on the Sonic Blade, but yeah, there we go. Get the man.
Should be
Gosh,
able to.
just wailing on him. Yeah, get the full combo in. I think the combo pluses are preventing him from getting the finisher.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I think he's got. I think I saw that earlier when he was on armor
Nice.
2.
Ooh, and to dome. There you go.
Nicely
That does
done.
push him into the zone, so
Very well.
very, very nicely done.
Very well done. Brute forced it. Man.
Chat,
Nice.
as we close out the qualifiers, another big wave of claps for Plasmaniac, who joined, I think, literally last minute. Was just like, hey, this looks interesting. Can I try? And showed up and I think finished both seeds.
That's so great. And in good time too. Under 2 hours for like something like this that you're brand new at. That blows my mind.
Essentially AGN the seed because we know there's
Yeah.
just one thing in Beast Castle.
Yeah.
So yeah, 45 checks, and with the time they put in, and with the, like you said, 5 crashes, very, very nice.
That is an AGN, right? Or
I would essentially
checks,
call
yeah, almost an AGN. Very close.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
what the other two reports hint.
Oh, right.
Well, we know it's a report there, and reports can't hint reports. So,
yeah.
in my eyes, we'll just
It's
call
an
it
AG,
AGN.
it's an AGN. Yeah. Beautifully done
Yeah,
to
GG's.
everyone. This qualifier, every single racer played amazing.
Absolutely. Our biggest qualifier, I think, in Cage 2 Rando to date, and I think that we didn't see a single time past the 3-hour mark, which is incredible because this is like a first seed
Really?
for so many people.
Mhm.
That's really good.
I'm at a loss for words because I don't want the qualifiers to be over, but I'm so excited for what's to come.
Oh, that is a. I mean, how many people total were in the qualifiers, Roro?
Let me double check. I think if we include today, because we did get a couple new players today that just had like very extreme circumstances, so they were only able to play G.
Right.
Rounding out the totals, I actually have all the numbers. I confirmed with Little Dez and Kale. Little Dez is okay. Yep. So just confirming the numbers with Little Dez. As of today, we had 112 unique people play at least one qualifier. So
Wow.
that is, we broke our goal of 100 in fashionable style. And
Yeah.
I have the scary number. We have 60 people playing the chopping block tomorrow.
Oh
Now,
my
some people have
goodness.
async, so
Wow.
we have 14 people advancing out of 60. So that's about
Wow.
a 25. That's a little under 25% of
That-
people that will
Is that
advance.
Is the 60 including the asyncs?
The 60 is including the asyncs. Yes. Well, my
man.
point is, let's put it this way. There are 60 people who have secured a chopping block ticket. I'm not sure if everyone will be able to make it or show up, but there are 60
Right.
names with a chopping
Right.
block ticket. 14 spots available to round out the top 32. So tomorrow, it's probably going to be the highest stakes race yet. 60 people go in, 14 people come out. It's going to be
Jeez,
a...
man. You're freaking me out, man. I'm in that race.
I think it'll be one of the most exciting races, though,
Crazy.
ever. We're going to see
Yeah.
probably one of the closest domes or like final fights ever.
Gosh.
Oh my! I can't think of like 4 people like gunning for like 2 spots left. You have like 4, 6 people.
Oh, please
Just-
stop.
Oh, final sadness. Oh my!
Oh man, calculate the odds on that. Oh jeez, Dan will stop.
I do want to briefly point out, though, that making the chopping block was no easy feat. Finishing in the top half of such large qualifiers full of people who have been practicing for a long time or just, doing a lot of seeds in a very short amount of time. It is not an easy feat. So I just want to remind people, regardless of where you landed in this tournament, you are not your score, and every single person that contributed or that played contributed in essence $15 to the cause. So
Yeah, absolutely. And I, I can't stress enough. Even if you didn't make it into the shopping block, it's amazing how many new people there are finishing seeds this quickly. That's so great.
Yeah.
Like, especially brand new, not just like been here for a while, played for a couple months. There are people who downloaded this week. That blows my mind.
yeah,
That's so great.
it's tough to put into words just how incredible the play and turnout has been.
Yeah.
And we're not even halfway through. We still haven't decided our top 32 yet. So
Yeah.
more to come. I do want to quickly give the floor over to our commentators so they can talk about who they are and where you can find them. Let's go in alphabetical order. Orox, why don't we start with you?
Okay. You can find me on Twitch, Orox44, or in the KH2 Rando Discord, or in the Roro Discord if you're in that. I'm pretty active in both of those. I frequently stream Kingdom Hearts 2, and I also stream some Donkey Kong 64 rando if you're interested in seeing some of that too. So check me out there. Yeah, that's about it.
Dare, you got the floor.
Yeah, I really don't have much to say. Find me at dare2rs_. Kind of the same thing. You can find me in the KH Discord. Kind of mostly just doing my own thing here and there. Stream time to time. Do a lot of speed runs of Final Fantasy games, stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, looking forward to the chopping block. It's just going to be a great race.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Commentators, thank you so much for a wonderful evening. I will hopefully see you both soon.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Apologies, I was holding that in because I wanted to let Dare finish so badly. Oh my god. Oh my god, sorry. I'm not gonna die. I just had some water go down the wrong pipe and it was very hard to hold that in. Oh my god. Okay. And chat, I think that we actually have a winner already for the giveaway because I think we only had one donation. I'm going to quickly double check that. I think that So15, you are our current winner today. Let me double check that that's the case. So let me take a look at donations. So yes, So15. We don't even need to do a raffle today. So15 wrote huge shout-outs to... Let me actually expand the comment because I can't actually see it. Huge shout-outs to Roro and all the staff that are making this incredible event happen. So you are among that staff. So thank you so much. So you have won a copy of KH 1.5 2.5 on PC. We'll be in talks and DMs to get you that that code. And y'all, I just want to say thank you so much for such an incredible qualifiers. 112 people it's still a number that it's so difficult to fathom because like if you actually got 112 people into a room, that's very, very crowded. I can I wasn't among the OGs in the rando community, but I think there was a time when the regulars were less than 112 total. And to see just have that number be matched for one tournament, it's absolutely insane. So yeah, tomorrow, we got Chop and Block with two incredible commentators. I can't wait to reveal who they are tomorrow. So yeah, with that, I want to give you back your time. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will be back tomorrow for the chopping block. It's going to be insane. I can't wait. I'll see you guys tomorrow.